Welcome back. This is the Wild Things Show, Cooking Wild Game with Rich McNutt, and I'm Dominic Donald from Dynamite Catering. And today we are cooking a very sweet but Cajun marinade to go on any meat that you have in the kitchen or around the house. You can cook this marinade on chicken, steaks, quail, or even boar if you got some boar. But right now we're gonna go ahead and show you what we're gonna cook it on today. We have some beautiful Angus ribs here, which are shoulder chop, and then we also have our regular pork ribs we're going to use today. My spices I'm adding to my marinade are brown sugar, garlic, honey. I have some steak seasoning, some paprika. I have some Cajun seasoning, some garlic, and some roasted bell pepper dried already in the bottle. The most important thing that's going to bring this marinade together is our olive oil. It is healthy for you and it makes the marinade taste great when you bring it together with this. First, I'm putting in a half a cup of brown sugar. It's going to give the marinade a sweet taste, but it's also going to make everything stick to the ribs just right. To that, I'm going to add a couple teaspoons of honey. Honey is a good agent because people use it in tea and dishes to sweeten up their dishes. I'm putting it in the marinade to give it a little bit of a sweeter taste. Now to this delicious marinade called Just Kicking It Marinade, I want to add garlic, which is like a half a teaspoon. Now my steak seasoning and my paprika and the garlic I will add to my meat. Cajun I will add to the marinade. This is Cajun seasoning. And also roasted bell peppers. Just add a little bit of salt and pepper to that also. And now I can add my marinade finisher, which is olive oil. Get all this together here. And I'm just going to turn it until everything is dissolved in this bowl here. And it should look not clumpy, but it should look like it's ready to be spooned over the meat and drizzled over the meat. If it is too thick, you can also add water, a little bit of water to it. Add the rest of the water. So that now I just put in half a cup of water. And I have my marinade looking the way I want it to look. And before I add my marinade, I want to season my ribs. I'm using steak seasoning. Lightly season them. Go ahead and flip these babies over to the other side, because I want seasoning to reach every piece of morsel of meat on these delicious ribs. And now I have some Kicking It paprika I'm gonna add. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of herbs and garlic seasoning. All this is gonna come together real good. Flip these babies over and then we can get ready to add our marinade. And now I'm gonna spoon my marinade over the top of the ribs. Like so. I make these for my friends on game night Or you can make these for like a get together. They fall apart really easy. Some people use them as kebabs. You add some veggies to them, throw them back on the grill right after they're done. It's even better. I'm just letting this honey and brown sugar mixture soak on in these ribs. Now, after adding your marinade to these beautiful ribs, you want to sit these in the fridge for at least 20-25 minutes, an hour tops. Lock that flavor in really good for you. All right, we're back at the Wild Things Show. I'm cooking our soul food fiesta today. And now I'm going to take out my ribs from the oven because they are crispy. It smells great. All right, and also corn on the cob. I put at the bottom. This should be also ready. Mexican corn, taken out. All this together is our meal that we call Domos Soul Food Fiesta. And I can't eat this meal alone. I have to call someone right now. One of my great friends, Rich. Pretty sure he's hungry. Got some plates here. All right, Rich, you got some forks?
Yeah, I got some forks.
All right, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. This looks great.
Yeah, thank you. So we've been cooking all day and got some corn, Mexican corn, some pork and beef ribs, some cornbread with corn on the cob, and some beans, some hot sweet baked beans. So you want to, you can help yourself, and we make a plate and tell the people how this tastes. I'm just adding a little bit of butter on each piece of cornbread to bring out that sweetness of that butter or that corn. So what did you think you might want, a beef or a pork rib?
Let's try a beef rib first.
Okay, so this beef rib is marinated in a brown sugar and a honey molasses. It also has garlic and bell pepper added to it. Then, did you want to try everything at once?
Yeah, we'll put a piece of cornbread on there.
Okay, so we got some cornbread for you. And then we also got our Mexican corn we made earlier. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta eat this right out of the tinfoil, else you'll miss all that goodness.
I'm with Dominic Donald from Donald's Dynamite Catering.
There you go.
And we got some wonderful dishes today. He's a Louisiana family style chef. And we got some ribs, some cornbread, and some fiesta corn, and we got some beans over here too that look really good. So.
Yep.
Cornbread has a little bit of corn in it. So is this a finger food?
Well, you can say that, but we also do have some beans we cooked. And you can use a spoon or your fingers. I don't know pretty people that eat beans with their fingers, but this is a dish right here that is very good to eat with a lot of people. To stretch your meals also.
So a little bit of Cajun spice on this rib.
We put some Cajun spices on these ribs. And we also added a little bit of garlic to our marinade to lock in that flavor.
You'll have to go to our website, Vimeo.com/on-demand/cookingwildgame, and you can watch him make this complete meal. This is really good. So.
Yeah, thank you. You can just log on to there and watch us make this beautiful meal, and we give you the steps piece by piece on how easy we put this together under an hour, and you'll love it. Your family will love it.
Now, cooking time, including cutting up all the vegetables, is about 2 hours on this. But then there's enough food here for what, 10, 12 people?
And you can feed about 9 or 10 people with this food, easily.
Now tell me about these baked beans. It's got, we could put venison burger in here. There's burger in here.
Yeah, there's sirloin burger in here, but you can add venison. You can add any kind of meat you want to. One time I did add a little bit of chicken to it, like a chicken bean dish. I prefer beef because you can taste that flavor with the beans a little bit better when it mixes in.
We got a little bit of bacon and some veggies. What kind of veggies? We have peppers, onions?
We got some green peppers, yellow peppers, some white onion, some red peppers.
And there's a little Cajun spice in here too.
That's right. Because, you know, Wouldn't be right without the Cajun.
Very good.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna go find a chair to sit down at, so Dominic will have to clean up. So,
Well, I'm glad y'all enjoyed it, and we hope you tune back in and watch us cook some more.
enjoy.
Bon appetit.